Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm taking part in a blog hop with lovely ladies from the Let's Get Hopping group, and each month we have a different theme. For this month's theme, it is your go-to technique, and for me, my go-to technique is background stamping. So for this card and envelope that matches, I've done some background stamping with the Hooray and the Party hat. And I'll bring that stamp set in. I've used the Broadway birthday stamp set and the Broadway lights framelits. These are in the annual catalogue, and if you purchase them together as the bundle, you save yourself 10%. So that's a really great saving. This is a really good set as well. The inks, I've used Call Me Clover and Pineapple Punch. I've also got the silver baker's twine, metallic sequins, and the blueberry bushel grosgrain ribbon. So inside, I'm just going to open it up and show you the card. The other thing that I have used as well is the stitched framelits. I've used the square and this circle there as well. So this is quite a simple card and envelope set, and I think the colours of Call Me Clover, Blueberry Bushel and Pineapple Punch, which are three of the in colours. So what I'm going to do first is I want to stamp both pieces for the envelope and for the card front. So I'm going to bring in the envelope first and the Pineapple Punch ink. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp Hooray all the way around, and I'm also going to bring in my mat in too, because these stamps are photopolymer and you need that little bit of cushion. So I'm just going to move my stamp all the way around and do my random stamping. So I have my Hooray stamped for both my card front and the envelope. Now I'm going to go through and stamp the party hat. Okay, so I have them done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the envelope now, and we're going to make the envelope. So bringing my stamping trimmer in, all the measurements can be found on my blog, so just head over to my blog. It's in the description of this video, and you can find all the measurements and supplies that I've used. For the envelope, it measures 10 inches by 8 1/4 inches, and on the 8 1/4 inch side, we're going to score at 3/4. So I'm going to score on, so it's on the right hand side, and then I'm going to switch that 3/4 over so it's on this side. So 3/4, and then at 6 3/4. And then on the 10 inch side, I'm going to score at the 1 inch side, and then turning that one over to the left hand side. So we have the 1 inch, and then we're going to do at 5 1/2 as well. So I'm going to fold and burnish on those lines. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in my longer scissors because I just find that that's a little bit easier. And we have the bigger edge up to here and the small tabs down here. We're going to get rid of this corner tab and this bottom corner tab as well. There we go. And this is our tab that's going to hold our envelope together, so we're going to notch in on either side here. Just like that. Okay, and the top and bottom piece, we're going to cut those completely off. So this one comes completely off, and then the top one as well. So this large one here will be our flap, and this is our 2 tabs to close our envelope. So our bottom tab, we're just going to notch those ones in again. And the reason we do those is to make sure the envelope goes together well. Just sits in so much better together. Now I'm going to bring in the corner round, and I don't have a corner rounder punch, but I have the envelope punch board. So I'm going to bring that in and just corner these 2 tabs here. There we go. So I'm going to use my tear and tape, and I'm just going to place some on those tabs and close the envelope up. So not a real lot to this envelope and card set. It's a pretty simple design, pretty easy to put together. Going to close this one up, and there's our envelope. Very easy. Now to make the rest of my envelope, I have these pieces here. I'm going to take the piece of Whisper White and I'm going to stick it through the tag type of scallop punch. So I'm just going to feed it through, turn it over and punch that. And that makes a fantastic tag there. So bringing my mat back in again, and I'm going to use the Call Me Clover. And I've also cleaned off that. So I've cleaned that one off, and I'm just going to randomly stamp that tag for the envelope. Ooh. I'm doing this video and it's a little after 8:30 at night. I don't work very well overnight time, so I apologise. I'm going to probably make a lot of mistakes, like getting ink everywhere. So bear with me. I love these new ink colours. I think they've done so well with the colours, with the revamp and returning colours and the new colours. I'm really happy with all the colours that we have now. So that's quick and simple too. Gonna get rid of that. And I have a couple of pieces of blueberry bushel that I'm just going to attach to the pineapple punch piece. And like I said, all the measurements are on my blog, so go over and check them out. And while you're at my blog, make sure you hop along to the other ladies on the blog hop. They'll have some wonderful techniques as well. Just one piece. There we go. And just for the ease of time, I've already pre-cut these out. And I've also already put some dimensionals on the back. Now for my sample here, I used mini dimensionals, but I've actually run out of them now. So I had to cut down the normal size dimensionals, and I thought I'll save you all that time of standing there watching me. So I've done it off camera before. That one down. And I even have the little dot for on top of the eye. So I'm going to just stick some dimensionals on the back of here. And this one I've actually cut down. This was a piece that I cut off the last envelope, this envelope here, so I've just reused it. If you can use your scraps, do it. There's no point putting it all in the bin. I'm just going to place that on there like that. And I'm also going to stick on the top here the dimensionals. So I'm just going to stick 2 there, and I've got a little cut off bit there. And that's going to attach to the flap of the envelope. There we go. So I'm going to bring in the blueberry bushel ribbon. I'm just going to feed that through to that opening there. There we go. That's about how much we need. I'm going to bring some fine tip glue in, and we're going to stick down our sequins. So I'm going to get out, I need 3 of these black circles, so actually 4 of those for both card and the envelope. And I need 2 silver round ones. Now in the new holiday catalogue we have a new pick tool. It's going to be able to pick up all our sequins and put them down properly, and has a stylus and has all sorts of different tools attached with it. So that's going to be a really good piece of toolkit that we'll have. Okay. Put them away before I drop them. And I'm just going to stick some little drops of glue down, and they will stick the sequins down. What I might do is I might just tie this up, because while the sequins are drying, I'm not going to just stick anything inside anyway. So we've got the silver baker's twine as well, and that's just going to go onto the blueberry bushel ribbon. And I'm just going to tie a bow there too. There we go. And that just sits straight onto that ribbon. So we'll come back once I've done the card, and we'll put the Winker Stella on the wish as well. So let's do our card. We have the card base, so it's a Whisper White card base. And we have the piece that we've already stamped. I'm just going to glue that down with the Tombow glue now. And we have our two pieces that I've already pre-cut. This is the second smallest circle stitched circle. And this one is the second largest stitched square. Now, just for ease as well, I've also pre-stamped the hat, the party hat, and die cut that one as well. So I'm going to just glue my circle straight down onto the square. And I'm going to glue that straight down to the card as well. I also have my second wish here, so we're going to stick that down. And that little dot. And I'm also going to pop up my party hat with a dimensional. I'm going to have to cut a little bit for the top as well. So bringing in our fine tip glue pen, we're also just going to stick some little dots of glue. Making sure you put the lid on that glue because it dries up really fast. Okay, so those three. Beautiful. So I'm bringing the Winker Stella in, and I'm just going to brush over those letters to give it that real nice sparkle. And I think this just sets the card off. I'm not sure whether you can see it in the video too well, but in real life it's just absolutely gorgeous. Now if you don't use the Winker Stella pen very often, you should. So my little story for you is this is the second time I filmed this. I actually did a whole heap of filming on the weekend, and this was one of the things that I filmed. But yeah, I got to the end and went to turn my phone off to finish the recording, and it had stopped already. And I'd only actually caught about half of the tutorial. So yeah, so now it's 8:30 at night and I'm doing it again. So very disappointed. And I don't ever craft of a night time. I don't do well at crafting of a night time, so yeah, I apologise. I find my brain doesn't work quite so well over night time. I just get really tired, so. And well done for all those ladies out there that can sit up all night and craft. I wish I could, but I find I end up wrecking more bits of paper and doing more stuff ups than actually ending up with any finished product, so it's just safer not to do it. And I think this one's almost finished, this brush. Okay. Alright, well I hope that you've enjoyed this project. Don't forget to head over to my blog and then head on to all the other ladies that are taking part in the blog hop. I appreciate your time and I'd love it if you left me a comment. Until next time, see you later.